Hey everybody, this is David here, David Skrika again. Another beautiful day. I always love doing these kind of videos because, you know, you got the view, you got the water. Nice day again. Slight breeze. You need that tiny bit of breeze, like I said. Like, you know, a little hotter than yesterday today overall, though. On Friday too, I'll have so I won't be doing a stock chart today on Friday. Please subscribe to In It to Win It on YouTube. Really great channel, really interesting interviews, people in there. I did an interview with them. I was blasting the AC in my house, but it was so hot I was still sweating because I was wearing my jacket. I don't know, I love the Don Johnson look from Miami Vice, but I think once I get into I don't know how he filmed that show. I think he said that's one reason he dressed like that, because it was so damn hot in Miami in the summer. He would just strip all the layers off. So he was wearing a t-shirt, you know, under, like, you know, linen, you know, suit jackets, right? So and he didn't wear like socks in his shoes. I'll have to do a Miami Vice thing. I got it. I planned for Miami Vice. It's 40th anniversary this year of it, so I got a little plan, a little side venture. I'm hoping that I can do. I actually have to get on it. My plan was to do it in May, so I'll probably do it in June now. You know, definitely do it by July. So anyhow, this water's perfect temperature too. So, but yeah, so right on cue, Dow Transports broke down yesterday. American Airlines had terrible earnings, was down like 15-16%. So that would be our stock. Also, again, on the go to addictedprofits.net, you'll see the charts there. You know, so so yeah. So again, the transports are a really important part. I know everyone's obsessed with tech and AI, but you know, it's like transports are people traveling, hotel industry, you know, hospitality, tourism is a huge industry. Goods and services moving on highways, train, railroads, etc. So if they start to roll over, it's a sign that the economy's weakening. And I remember in 1999 when the transports were essentially peaked in July of 99. There was a little correction in the market where the transports really fell hard, and actually the transports were breaking down to new lows when the market blew off into March of 2000. But that was a huge warning signal. It was a sign that that was the final move in the market. So I think the same thing is happening now. So, you know, it's difficult because look, you never want to be the boy who cried wolf, and sometimes I feel that way. I'm pretty honest about this kind of thing. In 2014, 2015, I was convinced a crash was going to happen, because I was like, the Fed is stopping the QE. In 2015, they're going to start raising interest rates, and this thing is going to tank. And then there was a very severe correction in August of 2015. One day the Dow was down over 1,000 points, which I think at the time it was down like 5%, which would be like 2,000 points today. So, so it did kind of happen a bit, and then what happened was they got spooked by that, stopped raising rates, and then 2016 was election year, got elected. You know, Trump had pretty pro-growth policies, so then the market roared. Had another bear market in 2018. 2018, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. Like, I wasn't bullish, or, you know, but I definitely was not near bearish. In 2015, I had a couple great put trades, but what I should have done though is actually, I think I was so, I did buy a bunch, but anyhow, but I should have bought more resources at that December 2015 bar. If you go look what the iron ore companies did, they were all down 90+%, and you know, anyhow, I digress. So anyhow, I think this transports, and also too, other indicators. So I'll probably do this. This is going to be Thursday, so my weekend stock chart of the day. Well, I'm going to talk a little more about the stocks, like the internals, because stocks above, I'm going to get away from the water. So I'm going to go more into the thick sand. You know, I feel like I'm in the movie Dune. Anyhow, so so yeah, it looks like to me that's happening, and like the number of stocks going up, it continues to go lower. Like basically the market's on the Nvidia train. You know, I think even the Nasdaq was down 100 points today, And, you know, SMCI and the other AI stocks are not doing as well. So Nvidia's kind of the last man standing. And I remember Apple was kind of turned in that way in like 2007. You know, some of the big tech stocks in 2000. And there was a rally in 2000 into the summer after the big bust that spring. And so I'm just getting my thoughts together. There was a rally that summer, and some of the big tech stocks actually went to new highs. I think Oracle went to a new high. Don't quote me on that because I have to go look at the old chart. And that was about it. So yeah, sorry for the ums. It has more to do with being tired. I had one guy write me an email, and he was right. He says, you say too much. He's right. Yeah, I do. That's what I do when I'm collecting my thoughts. But he was like a total a-hole about it. So I blocked his email. He's not a paying subscriber anyhow. I'm like, why can't people just give constructive criticism and not be like a-holes? you know, why can't they just say, hey, excuse me, you're saying this too much. It comes off as unprofessional. I go, yeah, you're right. So anyhow, what can you do? Can't please everybody. So a little panoramic shot. I'm gonna about end this now. It's gonna be a little shorter one today. So yeah, but there you go. Dow Transport's breaking down. American Airlines, terrible earnings. Dow Theory sell is basically in full effect. And like I said, the Nvidia, rather than launching the rally that I thought might happen for a month or two, now it kind of looks like I might have marked the top. So I'm getting very defensive. I've been raising a lot of cash, you know, in some of these positions that I have, and I'm going to be raising more cash. I might slowly start edging into some shorts. I'm not going to get too short because the last thing I'll end off on story. So in 2022, some of you may remember I was aggressively buying puts and really trying to short the market. 2022, I kind of felt like 2015. I'm like, this market's going to tank, and the market fell 25%. And but I remember I was getting the, you know, the blue black circles under my eyes. Couldn't sleep at night. I just had a bad relationship in 2021. I'm not going to bore you with all my personal life. So then I remember my doctor told me that I was going to basically have a stroke if I didn't calm down. So I don't want to trade puts like that. I just want to do a couple positions that are hedges and then see what happens. So that's a basic. And one thing too, just quickly on this, the gold and gold stocks may get whacked if there is a market downturn, but then the Fed will probably have to switch to cutting rates. And we're going to talk about that too. So many more stock charts a day now. It was kind of dead for a while, but we're going to talk about the TLT and rates going back up and why I think that may be. So I'm going to end that off on that note. So paying subscribers will probably have something for the end of the week on some of this stuff. So, okay, I'm going to make my way. I'm going to walk a little bit more this way than make my way back. I want to get some water.